Hello Aries, this is your bi-monthly reading from the 15th of March to the 31st of March 2018, and thank you for being here. Okay, if you're new to my channel, my readings can be quite close to bone and sugarcoat, deal with realism and relationships mainly, but any relationships really. So you know, talking about love relationships, family relationships, casual relationships, and marriage relationships, partnerships, all that kind of thing. Okay, so it's quite broad in that sense, but kind of deals with love and the importance of, I feel, integrity and love. So try to kind of pull that root out and get us onto the correct path here. So I'm using my medieval deck. Let's get along with the reading and let's feel the energies here. So if I'm daydreaming, you know, daydreaming around here, it's because I'm trying to think of pulling in these energies. Okay, so the energies I'm getting here are options. I feel that this reading is directed towards somebody who is looking for a long-term partner, Aries, somebody who you know, who is the right person for me, and who is my real mate here, my real mate, my soulmate kind of thing. Who is this? Okay, I do get who is my ideal mate? Who would be the right ideal mate for me? And it's kind of filtering. I get filtering here. But I don't just get somebody young, thinking, you know, I need to meet somebody, or I'd like to meet somebody really that I feel close to. I feel this could be somebody who's gone through a divorce and maybe separation and now looking for somebody new. There is some options around, but you're kind of, well, that person's got that strange kind of, you know, behaviour or quirkiness that I'm not sure if that's right for me. That other person has, you know, kind of does not have that standard. You know, it's quite just below the standard that I would like. So there's all these kind of ticking boxes here. But you know, I do feel real life is not like that. You know, real life. Let's be real here. Everybody's got their own quirks and their own personalities, and you cannot kind of fit somebody in a box, you know. And I do get you've been doing this for some time, trying to fit somebody in. You know, it's like you know, it's like the cookie cutter, and the wrong cookie cutter, trying to fit it into the wrong cookie cutter. It just doesn't fit, and it's like finding that right fit. But you know, like, come on, life's not like that. You know, nobody's perfect, but I feel you've been trying to do that for some time and it's not worked out for you. I think for a long time. And that's not truly worked out for you. I'm not telling you or asking you to settle for something less than you would settle for. But I feel the person that you do like is actually a person you shouldn't want to be with, which is a bit bizarre, you know. Yeah, I shouldn't really be with that person because why? You know, there may be challenges with that person. They may have financial problems. They may live, you know, 2,000, 3,000 miles away from you. There may be a distance between you. You think, well, how's that going to work? Because I also get a culture difference here. So, you know, how is that going to work? You know, that's not really fitting with what I see as You know, the ideal person for me would live right around the corner there, and possibly have the same kind of job to me, possibly similar interests to me, following the same path as me. But it doesn't work like that. You know, a lot of times, you know, opposites attract, and you know, and this is what this is. So you cannot really choose who you fall in love with, and I feel that's the essence of this reading, is that you cannot choose who you fall in love with. You just fall in love with that special little thing that you don't get in everybody. Although you may be kind of thinking, okay, let me kind of examine this. Yes, that person, I did fall in love with that person, but that other person is better for me because they've got the same career as me. You know, they drive a nice car, they've got a nice house, they have their own big house, and it just doesn't work like that. It doesn't. And that's what I'm trying to, it's like a soul connection. When you meet that right person, it's like something that you'll never forget, and you don't forget that person. You may date other people, you may think, oh, okay, this person is great, they work on the same floor as me at work, and that, how can that be any better? They live around the corner, I've got nowhere to travel. Yet this person that you're in love with lives right across the other side of the world, you know. May own some kind of donkey sanctuary, and you actually working in the city, you know, as like a broker. You know, so how does that work? So you may have met them on holiday, and it's like you found them intriguing because they're so different to you. How does that work? So fire. I get fire energy. Fire and fire is like, you know, who is it? Who is this? Fire and fire, because fire and fire is a great combination for fire signs. So talking about Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, okay. And I get that there is this sense of making a choice, but you cannot forget this special connection that you have, which this person, you're in love with them. Okay, got the Ace of Cups. You can't forget this person. You are in love with this person, and you found that special connection. You found that special connection, but you're trying to examine this, thinking, okay, but that person is more kind of my culture, or that person, you know, you may be talking about a culture difference. They may be Chinese, you may be African, you know, and there's a culture difference here, you know. This other culture difference, maybe this other culture requires blood, you know, for you to be with them. And this is what's intriguing, because it's difficult, you know, it's a challenge. You know, this person, you know, they sacrifice a cow or a lamb. Sorry if that offends anybody, but they sacrifice a lamb or a cow for this person. That kind of, they require blood for you to be with them, and that's it. That's intriguing to you. That's challenging for you. These other people that you're filtering, it's kind of all samey. I get the samey. Okay, they work in the office. They work. They do this job that's, you know, I can easily pop in and see them at lunchtime. I can go and you know, we can go for weekends away, but that's just not going to hit the spot for you, Aries, is it? No. So, oh yeah. Why do you make it so difficult? Why does life make it so difficult? You know, finding that ideal mate of yours, that soul connection. which you've already found. And it's sacred. You can't forget this person. And I feel these other people, you're just leading them on. These other situations are very fast. They happen very quickly. They're led down this garden path. Yes, maybe we could be together. You know, maybe we could get married. Maybe we'll get engaged. Maybe I'll be the new father of your children. Maybe. It's always a maybe, because you've still got this other person at the back of your head who you are in love with. A soul connection I get here. So before they even start, they've ended these relationships. Okay, the ending of very fast, and then they end, which is very fast infatuation. Okay, leaving these people very, very confused. Leaving these people confused. Okay, dumbfounded. I thought this was going somewhere. You know, I thought this was heading in this direction, and now you're telling me it's not. They feel that they've been led down this garden path of being lied to. Now you could be a woman here who feels this way, you know, but it could be the other way around, but in all reality, this person, the other person, cannot stop thinking about this other person that they shouldn't be with, that they know is going to be so difficult to climb that mountain, but they cannot forget about that person. So you're thinking, okay, you promised me this, you promised me that, we're heading down this road, and now you're telling me it's kind of over. So there is, like I said at the beginning of this reading, options. Sorry, I've got to wear my glasses, I can't see. And it's kind of, you cannot forget. I get somebody can't forget this person, and it is love, it's pure love. And you have led people down the garden path, you've broken their hearts because of this. Okay, and you just want contentment, a home, a family, contentment, comfort with the person that you love, with the person that you love. Because when you're around this person, wherever they are, whoever they are, you actually feel, you feel like you're at home, you're there, you're meant to be in that space. It's like all about that moment. The moment you're in with this person is the only moment that actually exists. You know, it's the only moment that you've waited for, is this moment. And that's what it's like when you're with somebody, your soulmate, and who you're meant to be with. And that's very, very special. So it's like trying to reattract now. I think this is kind of epiphany, this realization. How do I reattract that person from my past here? With these other people hanging on to grudges, you've led me down the wrong path here. You've led me, you know, dangled carrots in front of my face, and I feel you've used me. So there's grudges around you, and you're thinking, how can I reattract this person while you've still got these people banging at your door? So you feel frustrated because you're not with the person that you love. I've got the Ace of Wands. You're not with the person. Sorry, my computer does tend to just... You're not with the person that you love. I've got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands in reverse is blocked and frustrated. Okay, and you're dealing with these people that are holding on to, ease grudges. And it was fun at the time, but not anymore. You're thinking, I don't love these people, I don't love this person. And it seems like you went a bit wild. I think there was lots of options at one point, causing a lot of quarrels. People saying, you know, where are you? What are you doing? Where is this going? And there's wildness of extremes here. So somebody may have had quite a number of people on the go at the same time. But in all honesty, you just want this with the person that you love. Yeah, the connection you made that you can't forget. The connection that you cannot forget. How do I reattract this person? That's what you're thinking. How do I reattract this person from the past? I think you've not put all your cards on the table or all your eggs in one basket for a reason, because of this person. And you've tried. I feel you've tried to move on, you've tried to forget. And there's lots of overindulgences here. Now, overindulgence is sex, I guess. If you're a guy, I feel there's lots of options here. Overindulgence of lots of options, but there's some special person that there just is there in your head, in your heart. I would say this person is in your heart, not your head, in your heart. And you cannot forget. These other people, they're just fun, okay? They're just fun on this road to this epiphany of, I have met I have met the person I want to be with. It may be such an impossible situation that, how do I make this work? How do I get over that massive big mountain? And this is actually draining your energy, because it's like one person after the other person. That person's not suitable. That person's not suitable. That person's not suitable. I don't like that person. Not that person's not suitable. And because you're still in love, or you're in love with this other person. And you feel lonely. Even if you're with these people, you feel lonely. I've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's a woman of sadness, because you've let somebody go. Here. Oh, sad. Yeah. You've let somebody go, you walked away from them. For whatever reason, you let this person go. For these other, you just cannot, it just doesn't do it for you. Any of these people just don't do it for you. It's like these energies. I get this energy of you want to push through this, you want to try to attract this person. I think that's what your eye is on, that ball. Your eye is on that ball of reattracting this person and trying to push through this and make this work, because nobody else comes up to that attraction, that connection. You're in love. Aries, you are in love, okay. And it's all part of ego too, because you feel like you've had the best. I've had the best, and I'm not going to settle for anything less. So there's that ego involved too. Okay, that Aries ego, that passion, that fire. I've experienced. I'm not going to let that go. There's regret. There's regret too. There is regret. and you've been lazy, and you kind of admit to this, that you did not put the effort in here. I didn't put the effort in. I know that I didn't put the effort in, but you know, it's like you only live once. You know, life's too short, and I didn't put the effort in, and that's what you're thinking. And there's regret. The Three of Pentacles. I never put the effort in. That is putting the effort in, working hard. That's not putting in the effort. Okay, I didn't put the effort. I know now that life, whatever you want in life, you have to put the effort in. You have to work hard to get what you want in life. I know that now, and there is regret over this because you didn't put the effort in. Okay, well, this is a sense of loss, the Five of Cups, but it's in reverse. So in reverse is, you know, there is unfinished business here, and you've gained wisdom with time that, you know, you have to make an effort to get what you want in this life, and there is a change of perspective. It's time to move forward. Okay, this is not just going to come to you and land on your lap, and I think this is what you've learned. Okay, this is a love affair with a challenge. I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Yeah, life's too short for regrets, I feel, and I would say go for that person. If you're in love with someone, go for that person. Don't settle for less than just because it's easier, you know. And push through these obstacles to get this kind of feeling. You know, that feeling that you felt of like, I feel I've arrived, I'm here, I found this person, they're here in front of me, and it's all very lovely, and it's all content, and it's all gooey, and it's lovely, you know. Why would you let that go? Why would you let that go? If you'd like your own personal reading, okay, please send me an email, and my email address is here, and I will send you my email. I've got a little tariff in the descriptions area at the bottom there. Why would you give this up? And it could be the other way around too, Aries. Okay, so it's time to get serious, Aries, and stop this, because it feels like you've sacrificed something here, and this regret. Okay, so I'm going to send you lots of love, lots of blessings, and you take care, Aries. Okay, bye for now. Bye bye.